5 fresh niche fragrances that are better than the LV Freshies at a lower price. First on this list, we're gonna go with one of my favorites in my collection, and it is Sospiro Vibrato. And this is basically inspired by Tigar, but just upgraded. This is basically a panty dropper. It's got that citrus amber woody musk DNA that's in Tigar, but the citrus in here is kind of like juicier and sweeter. The ginger's upgraded. It's just better. I mean, who doesn't like juicy citruses? The performance on this is also really good, and you can really wear it year round and be one of the better smelling people in any room you walk into. I mean, there is a reason this gets hyped up as much as it does. It does smell that good. Next on this list does give kind of a classy feel, but it's just wearable for any occasion, and it is Electimuss Imperium. And if you've ever smelled this, you'll know what I mean. Some people do say it kind of gives off an Aventus vibe, and I kind of do see that, but it's so much more. It mainly gives off like a citrus, vanilla, white, floral type of feel, which just makes you smell better than everyone around you. Me and a bunch of groomsmen wore this to a wedding, and all the bridesmaids were kind of just fawning over us. That's the effect this thing has. That could be you too if you play your cards right. Next on this list is one of the more unique ones and comes from my favorite niche house. It is Three Escándalo. And this one is basically a fresh fragrance with some guava in it. It's got your fresh spices, it's aquatic, basically everything you want out of a fresh fragrance, but it's got the added guava note in there, just adding a nice fruity sweetness. And that sweetness is kind of sexy in a sensual kind of way. I mean, there's a reason this is called Escándalo. This is gonna make everyone want to be all over you. It may or may not have already had that effect on me. Next on this list is one of the most wearable fragrances from the house, and it is Amouage Search. If you know anything about Amouage, they're probably one of the most niche fragrance houses out there, period. Now, don't get me wrong, I love me some Amouage, but they make some very artistic fragrances that's definitely not mass appealing. That is not the case with this. It's got a very citrus, woody, fresh, spicy aspect that's honestly very high quality. Add in a healthy dose of aromatics, and this becomes a very wearable, pretty masculine type of fragrance. Before I get into the last one, shameless plug, and definitely a lot cheaper than LV fragrances, my fragrance, Costa Azul, is still available. Fresh citrus opening, very clean aromatic lavender in the mid, and some woods and mango in the base, kind of making this a blue fragrance with a little bit of mango in there. It's that niche quality fresh fragrance that everyone's gonna love at a fraction of the price. So if that sounds good to you, get it while you can. Last on this list is actually a brand new fragrance I just added to my collection, but it is so good. I promise you've probably never heard of this brand. Imagine like a niche version of light blue, and this is basically that. Which, I mean, who doesn't like the scent of light blue? You've got to really hate life to not like that. It's got fresh citruses in the opening with aniseed really just boosting that whole feel. You also have some very natural aromatics in there, a fresh spicy feel in there too. And then in the base comes a little bit of warmness from patchouli and tonka bean, not really super present, but it does add a nice, like, sexy aspect to the whole fragrance. The fragrance is based in South Africa, and the one I'm talking about is from Dimanzi, and it is RDT.